Japanese George closing chime. Are you looking for some more sound effects to add to your Minecraft train? Well, here is Jacob602, otherwise known as Jake, and he designed some door closing chimes using note blocks so that we have many different notes over here. So I'm just going to be playing them. So first off, WMATA. That's what that sounds like. Then we have the New York City subway, the R160, and this one sounds a lot like the real life thing since I am from New York City. Then we have the CTA Chicago 5000 series. And then we have the MTA New York City subway, the R46. Then we have the Japanese George closing chime, which is a lot longer than the other ones. And then we have the Long Island Railroad M7. And this one's actually goes on for quite a bit as well. So yeah, those are the door chimes that he designed. So give him credit if you are actually building this. All right, so the way it all works is that we press a button and it goes off to this redstone repeater here, which goes off to a row of blocks. And there's actually different types of blocks underneath each of the notes, so that they're going to make different types of sounds. And also the redstone repeaters, they're also customized depending on the speed. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make the MTA New York City subway R160 door chime. And this is the really nice sounding one. It's also one of the shortest ones over here. And at the end of the video, if you guys are interested in any of the other door chimes, I'm going to be going over like the block settings, what blocks to use, the redstone repeater settings, as well as anything else about it. But yeah, let's get started here on this one. So it's pretty much, we're going to take out a block, we're going to use polish andesite, and then we need a button, so I'm going to take dark oak button, redstone wire, repeater, and note block. And for this one right here, we're going to be using a gold block, soul sand, as well as clay. So first off, we're going to make 2 blocks tall, polished andesite. Could be any block, doesn't have to be this one, but we're just using this one because that's what Jake used. That one 3 blocks wide, polished andesite. And then we want to add in 1 to the ends like that. And then we're going to skip a block and add in 2 blocks long, both sides. Alright, next we'll add in redstone wire, 3 blocks wide here. And a button right there at the end. So should all be connected, right? Then we're going to add in redstone repeater right here on top of all the rest of these blocks. Alright, so now we need to add in the blocks underneath it. So for this one, it's going to be a gold block on the left. And then I don't even think it even matters because they're both like the same thing, so they could do any order. A gold block, and then soul sand and clay. So gold block, soul sand, and then clay. Other one would do the same thing. Next, we'll add in note blocks on top. We're going to add in a row of 3. Another row of 3 here. Like that. And then we need to adjust the redstone repeaters. So for this one, it's just like this first one's going to be 1 block back. And this one's going to be all the way back. So it's going to be 1 block back. And this is all the way back. And for the notes for this one, it's going to be 7 and 3. So first row is going to be 7 times, and the last row is going to be 3 times. So let's start from the back since it's easier. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the first row, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you are using Java Edition, of course, you can just use this screen. I just press F3 and this pops up, and this shows you what note it is. You can see right here on the right hand side of the screen, right above powered, it says note number 7. And you could just use this to look at that. You could do it really fast if you just count it like that. So yeah, we have this nice design, and if it all goes well, it should be working. And there we have it. That's our door chime sound effect. It looks really cool. And of course, you can change it to whatever one you want. You can even make custom designs, I suppose. So for the other designs, we have right over here the WMATA 2000 6000 series. So for this one, the blocks used is bone block, gold block, iron block. And then the notes for this is going to be 9, 5, 9, 5. And for the redstone repeater settings, this first one's going to be 1 block back, 1 block back, 1 block. Okay, they're all 1 block back. Or 1 notch back. And then we already did this one. The CTA Chicago 5000 series. That's going to be packed ice block, grass block, and glowstone block. The notes are going to be 13 and 8. The redstone repeaters, these are all the way back here, and this one's going to be 1 notch back. Next one, this is the MTA New York City Subway R46. And that's going to be glowstone, gold block, iron block. The notes are going to be 9 and 5. So this first repeater is going to be 1 notch back, and then this one's all the way back, and this one's almost, it's like 1 notch before the end, right there. And then this one right here, this is Japanese door chime for the commuter lines. A little bit of delay there. Anyways, the blocks used for this is going to be packed ice, grass block, and glowstone block. And the way this one's actually different from the other one, since we have a bit of like 1 gap here and then 2 gaps, that 1, 2, 1. So that's going to be a little bit different. So be aware of that when you're building this. So this first note's going to be 13 and then 8, then 13, 8, 13, 8. Keeps on doing that. And for the redstone repeaters, this is just going to be 1 notch back, 1 notch back, and this is all the way back. And this is one notch almost all the way back, the 1 notch all the way back, and then we continue the pattern again and again. So this is going to be a little bit harder than the other ones, but it shouldn't be too hard. And then the last one, this is the Long Island Railroad M7. Jake just came up with this recently, so they're all going to be using, let's actually look at the blocks used first. So that's going to be using packed ice, gold block, and then bone block. And the notes for this are going to be 13. And let's see what it sounds like. Like that. Ding, ding. And for the spacing around this is going to be 1 notch back. Then this one right here, it's going to be all the way back, and they're all the way back for all of them. It keeps on repeating that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all the note blocks. Designs for the train door chimes. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and then you can add this just to make it your builds a little more interactive. And thanks again to Jacob602 or Jake here on Foxtrot for designing the build. And if you are using this, please give him credit. You don't have to give me credit, just credit him. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.